All right, so I just purchased this today, just got home, and I even bought a battery on the way home at Walmart. This mower is a coworker's mower, and he lived in an apartment for a while, so he didn't really have it in his possession. It was at a friend's or something. Anyway, he just bought a house, got the mower back, and decided that he doesn't really want it because he's in a neighborhood and he'll use a push mower. He told me that there is an issue with the pulleys because that was what his friend had told him. We looked at it, we couldn't find any issue. Other than that, really, it just needs a battery to start up. We jumped it and it started up fine. I paid $100 for this mower, so I'm quite pleased, quite blessed. I paid $25 for the battery at Walmart on the way home. That's where we're at. I would love to get this for sale this weekend and get some cash flow. It's been hit and miss a little bit this summer because I haven't worked as much on selling stuff as I have on picking stuff up. It's time to get this thing unloaded. First things first, let's replace the battery and get it running. Battery out of there. So what I'm doing is I'm not putting this socket in all the way, and that way the bolt can poke through. That does tighten up. Let's get everything unstrapped and take her off. If she starts up. Yeah, you want to see if she starts. Alright. Let's see if she starts. That's no choke. Choker. Yeah, that's pretty good. 573 hours on the clock. I've never seen a clock like that that's clear with a switchboard or whatever, circuit board behind it. It's kind of odd. Get it off. That didn't sound right on the deck. Something's rattling really bad. This one feels fine. Of course, there's some tension on there. That one feels fine. There's only like 2 tensioners and something. Oh yeah, there we go. I don't know if you can see this, but that pulley there is loose on top. In fact, I may have stripped off of the spindle. We need to pull this housing off and see what's going on. See if we just need to put a new pulley on top there or what. Yep, don't know why we didn't notice this yesterday. Because when I was looking at it with him, we did take these covers off, but I didn't actually wiggle it. Yeah. Doesn't feel like there's much left on there. Aha, I got it off. Yeah, you can see that was worn out. It's kind of egg-shaped. Let's go see if we have another one. So here we've got a couple more decks very similar off of very similar mowers. That one's a Troy Bilt and that one's a Husky, but they're both, as you can see by the black plastic hand guards and stuff, both very similar. That spindle looks pretty good. I wonder if I could steal that pulley off the top. Maybe I should try to steal one of these first. This deck may be a little worse. Wow. Impacts are so incredibly handy. These are the same. Yep. Look the same. See the middle. Let's go try it out again, see if that quiets it down. I don't think it was supposed to kill the engine when I turned on the deck. Is there a reason this was frozen out of there? You know, it just occurred to me. I probably tightened this down so tight that it locked the spindle from rotating. Something funky going on here. Let's see how this works. I ended up replacing this spindle over here. I used a deck probably off this mower, a parts deck, that actually had good spindles. The only thing was is that it had a taller center shaft, but I had two of those old decks, and the other one had the right size spindle shaft height. I was able to use the spindle shafts from one deck and the actual spindle assembly from the other deck. And it worked out, and now this deck works nice and it's nice and quiet. But it got late and dark that evening, so it didn't work out. Let me show you what happened. So here's the shaft that was too long, but it shows you what's going on. There's two of these metal things in here. There's one that's kind of permanently here and this spacer right there. This spacer rides up inside this housing. This housing is, the bearing sits right back in here, and that spacer goes up in there. But this spacer is seized to the housing. So whenever I tighten the blade down, I was tightening this bottom part here against this part, which is now no longer movable. So it essentially locked the assembly in place, so it could not rotate. Let's go give this thing a test run and see if we can get it up for sale today. That would be great. So today I have a potential sale for this mower. This is a Troy Bilt Big Red Horse, which I purchased for $100, and I replaced this spindle on this side with parts I had on hand already from a free mower, and I put, I don't know, $4 of tire slime in that tire to fix it, which you can see did a great job there. It's letting air out just like it should. But anyway, aside from that issue, this mower runs pretty well. The only other issue being that it is rather slow. As far as money I have into this thing, I have about $30. It's probably $25 for the battery and $5 of slime, so about $130 I have in it. And I had it listed for $650, and he offered me like $530, which would be a $400 profit, which is decent, especially if you can do it quickly with minimal work. But he couldn't come and get it immediately. So I told him that for $600, I would hold it for him until the weekend. And then I remember that the tire is still leaking down anyway. So when he gets here, I'm gonna have it pumped up so it's full, but I'm gonna knock off $20 for him because of that tire issue. And I think that will probably make him happy. So I'll be selling it for $580 if I sell it. So that would be a $450 profit, which is pretty decent. I could sell the engine probably and profit $400 on it by itself, and the deck I could probably profit another couple $100, but it's harder to sell a deck. You know, it's time and work to do that, and it makes a great video for you guys if I get a mower and fix it and flip it. But the transmission being slow may be a presenting issue, and he may not want to buy it because of that. I did state that in the ad, so he should be aware if he reads the ad, which not everybody does. So if he doesn't buy it, I may go down the route of parting this thing out, because I believe the parts are, as usual, worth more than the whole. But we'll determine that at a later time. So for now, I want to get this thing started up, make sure it still starts well, and air up that tire. Okay, so I just talked to him. He should be here in about 4 minutes. So I'm gonna turn you on time lapse, and I'm gonna get the ramps ready so he can load this thing up if he wants to. We'll see how this goes. I hope we sell it. All right, so we sold the mower. We got $580 for it. He tried to talk me down a little bit, but not real hard. He's like, so would you take $500 for it? And I was like, let's see. So we already kind of agreed on $600, but that one tire goes flat, so I'll knock off $20 for that, and I'll take $580. And so he paid $580. So that means we purchased it for $100. Put $25 into a battery, $5 into tire slime. I put some free parts in that I had. So net investment is $130 roughly, plus labor. And we sold it for $580. So our net profit is $450. So not bad. I'm happy to make that money. It's a little easier than packaging up and shipping out an engine. But you know, there's other parts in there I could have sold, but that deck was really the main thing, kind of a driving factor, because the deck is worth money, but the market might be kind of small and be a pain to ship online, so selling on eBay wouldn't happen very easily. I could sell the engine on eBay and make, you know, about $400, but I'd have the deck sitting around for who knows how long. So to be able to get $450 here and have it done and gone, you know, I'll take that right now. I have a lot of other mowers to part out, so I am quite happy. If I had had a buyer locally lined up for the deck, I would have probably gone the route of parting it out. But all in all, $450, I'm happy. Another day, another sale.